Just
What the fuck is up, D-Gens? It is Kyle and Cole from Speedbets, bringing you the final Week 18 breakdown for the NFL. First up, we got Browns at Ravens. There is a minus 20 spread in favor of the Ravens here for good reason. Browns are shit. Ravens are good. I am not touching that spread with a 10-foot pole, but obviously the Ravens are going to win. So give me them on the money line.
yeah, guys, I really think the Ravens are gonna win this game. Um,
Yeah.
I
Going
might,
out on a limb there. I don't know. I'm not too confident in it.
I'm gonna take them at that minus 2,800 line. I think that's a pretty good value there. I don't know. I think Lamar is just gonna try and round off that MVP season he's chasing. I think at this point, Josh Allen has kind of won it in the way of the voters. But I think statistically, Lamar should still be in the lead, so he might try and close that off. Probably throw for a few touchdowns. He might even run for one. I don't know. Yeah, if the game gets out of hand at halftime, Lamar might sit for the second half. I couldn't even tell you right now who the backup is because last year it was Tyler Huntley. Now he's a fucking damn near the starter on the Dolphins, just as good as Tua. But this game shouldn't be too competitive. Ravens need to clinch the division. They're gonna get it done.
Going into the next game, we got the Bengals going against the Steelers here. Bengals need to win. If they want a chance to get in the playoffs as a wild card, they need to win this game. And you know what? I think they can do it. They're going to win this game. They're going to beat the shit out of the Steelers, and they're going to sit at home on Sunday and just hoping and praying that the Dolphins lose and the Broncos lose because that is their only chance. But yeah, I think that Joe Burrow with season on the line, Jamar Chase, they're going to go crazy. They already came out and said that they're going to be feeding Jamar Chase, try to get him some of those incentives, try to get him the record that he's shooting for. So I'm fully on the Bengals here. -2, give me that. Give me -5, give me -7.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, in the interviews, Jamar Chase said he doesn't really give a shit about the Triple Crown, but obviously it's cool to have it deep down, whether he's saying that in the interviews or not. He wants to have the Triple Crown. The Steelers, they always play the Bengals well. If I'm not mistaken, the Steelers beat the Bengals earlier in the season. These AFC North games tend to split, so I can see the Bengals definitely taking this one on the road. But I don't know. The Steelers, they always play these games close. They play their division rivals closer than they should. Very competitive division. +2 is not something I'm willing to bet. But I mean, if you told me you're going to bet the Steelers on the money line, I wouldn't look at you funny. Both teams want to win this game. Have that division rivalry. If the Bengals lose, they're done.
We got the Buffalo Bills going against the Patriots. Bills are -2.5. That spread tells me that the Bills are resting the starters and they don't give a shit about that game. They're pretty much locked into the 2 seed at this point. Um, do we trust Drake May to beat the Bills backups?
You know what? I do. I do. Give me Drake
All right.
May.
You heard it here first, boys. Patriots are going to beat the Bills. I don't hate that, actually.
Give me it. What's that his name? Boutte. Boutte for a touchdown.
Hey, Sean Booty.
Give me him for a touchdown. Give me some Demario Douglas yards. That guy's fucked me enough this season. It's about time he pays up. Drake May's gonna go over his passing yards, and this game's probably gonna be super low scoring. Give me like Joey Sly over 2 field goals. I don't
I
see
like
this game being too entertaining. I'm gonna be 100% honest.
Yeah, nobody's going to be watching that, nor really should you be. Over under set at 37.5. It's supposed to be one of the lowest scoring games of the week. And that's about how I expect it to play out. Give me the Patriots. I'll give you a final score prediction. Give me the Patriots 17, Bills 13. And next up, we got the Commies playing the Cowboys. They're going into Dallas this one. And their spread is -6 in favor of the Commanders. I think that they can pull that out. Dallas doesn't have shit to play for. Their team is in shambles right now. I wouldn't be surprised if Mike McCarthy gets fired after the season is over. I know Jerry Jones said earlier in the year that they want him back, but I just don't see how you can run him back again with no direction in sight, no plans for how to fix the team. Cowboys are just in shambles. That organization is horribly run and Commanders playing great. Jane Daniels, rookie of the year. We called that earlier in the season
Yup.
from the beginning. I don't see how Commanders don't win this game. Give me them -6.
Yeah, I mean it is important to remember the Cowboys went on the road to Washington and fucking smoked the Commanders a couple weeks ago.
Doesn't matter.
But I mean, Jaden Daniels still played a good game of football. He had 275 yards. That was that game where it was super weird at the end. Terry McLaurin had that massive reception, got all the way down into the end zone, like an 85 or something yard reception. And then there was a bunch of fuckery. The Cowboys got another score after like the return. Turpin hit a fucking spin move, ran the kickback for a touchdown, and then there was a whole bunch of shit. If you had a spread bet in that game, you didn't know what to feel. But I think it's going to be a correction game. The Commanders, they have to win this game, right? I mean, Jaden Daniels, he obviously wants the Rookie of the Year. The Commanders need to win the game. And the Cowboys fucking suck. That's all there is to it. Give me Jaden Daniels. He's going over his passing yards. He would have went under generally. His total's like around 220 each week. He would have went under in the last game, but I think, like I said, this game's a correction. So yeah, give me that over.
Next up, we got the Giants at Philly playing the backups for the Eagles. And Eagles are still -3. They're still favorites. Eagles, I don't know. Is Kenny Pickett playing? I would assume so.
No, he got hurt.
Who the fuck is their
Isn't
quarterback?
it like McKee or something? Tanner McKee?
Oh, Tanner McKee. Yeah. He came in. He actually threw a touchdown last week. He came in relief for Kenny Pickett. That's right. Tanner McKee or Drew Lock, boys. Take your pick. It's really a coin flip here. Eagles backups probably better than the Giants starters, if I'm being honest. And morale for the Giants not good. 3-13 on the year right now. They're gonna probably try to lose the game, to be honest, for
No, they won't.
a better draft pick.
No, if they were trying to lose games, Drew Lock wouldn't have been balling out of his fucking mind last week.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they just bench him so that doesn't happen again. He completely ruined their entire season. I mean, more so than it already was.
That dude said,
But
I'm not being the backup to Shadur Sanders.
whatever. Give me the Eagles money line. I don't give a shit about the spread.
It's interesting if Drew Lock is playing and the Giants aren't just trying to lose. Because, I mean, at this point, I think they can't get the number one pick. The Patriots have a chance to get a win, but I don't know if they're going to take that. I think those are the top two picks right now, right? Tennessee up there. Regardless, I think that they're out of the contention for the number one pick. And I think Drew Lock might just go out there and ball his ass off again. The Eagles secondary has really stepped up. If all their starters are resting, I don't know how good the backups are on Philly. Drew Lock might just torch him for 302 touchdowns. I don't know.
Yep,
I could
see that.
definitely see the Eagles losing this game just because they don't care. They don't have to win this game. But again, you can't really trust the Giants. If they're pissed off at Drew Lock, he might just get benched for Tommy DeVito.
Next up, we got a banger AFC South matchup. We got the Jags playing the Colts. Neither team has anything to play for. You guys have been paying attention to what's happening with the Colts. That organization is just a dumpster fire right now. Everyone's pissed off. They got Pat McAfee just shouting at them, fucking insulting them every day on a show. Former player for the Colts. Colts have this thing where they like to just absolutely ruin relationships with their legends. They did it with Peyton Manning, and now it's happening with Pat McAfee. I don't think anyone in that organization is going to be trying to win. There's absolutely zero reason to at this point, and they all lost faith in their GM and their coach at this point. So I think the Jags could win this game. Again, completely meaningless. Doesn't matter to anyone, but give me the Jags on the money line.
You know who the one player in this game trying to win is going to be?
Jonathan Taylor.
Joe fucking Flacco. Joe Flacco, he's trying to get signed to a different team for another 1 year deal next season. Come on. He's not going
That
out
dude's
like
old as fuck.
this. Of course he is.
That dude's old. Yeah, he's
Of
gonna
course he
go out. He's
is.
gonna throw 2 pick sixes with a fumble lost. That's gonna be his exclamation point on his
That's
career.
all right. Then next season, guess what? He'll be the fucking backup for the Titans. Like, it's just how it goes,
Oh,
man.
boy.
Joe Flacco, he's trying to get that bag. If he didn't want money, he wouldn't have come back. Okay.
Fair enough.
Here he is, playing his ass off. He's not good, but he's playing for your money. I'll get you a plus money bet on 1.5 touchdowns every time. But I mean, yeah, I don't know. I think Joe Flacco, he's just gonna be doing what he does, trying to get this game. The Jags are so poverty. The Colts should win this game, but I don't know if they will.
Next up, we got Panthers Falcons. We kind of previewed that a bit earlier. I don't think the Panthers are winning. Falcons need to come away with a dub if they want any chance at sneaking into that spot. leading the NFC South. They also need the Bucks to win. They play at the same time, so they're not really going to be able to pay too much attention to what the Bucks are doing. They're just going to come out and try to win any way they can, and hope and pray that the Saints somehow pull off a miracle. So definitely give me the Falcons here.
Yeah, I mean, Bryce Young, at this point, they're just trying to build around him. He's actually showing some promise. I've been glazing Bryce Young throughout these videos during the season. You guys have heard that. So, I'm a big Bryce Young believer. This week, I was talking to Cole here. I'm going to make a bet on Bryce Young. I'm going to make the bet worth exactly enough to buy myself a Bryce Young jersey if it wins. So I'll be praying for my boy Bryce Young. I haven't decided which bet I'm going to do yet. I will, if I can remember, I'll throw it in the comments of this video. I'll throw the bet down there. We'll also have it in the Discord if you're into that kind of stuff, join in the Discord. But I think that Bryce Young, he can do stuff to keep this game competitive. Michael Penix is not good. The guy's a statue in the pocket. He's got how many knee surgeries? He's not fucking moving. Take his under on rushing yards. Put it at like 1.5. Take the under. I mean, he's gone for like 3 yards both games. I don't give a shit. That guy's not moving. The Panthers don't generate any kind of blitz, so it's not like he's going to have to. This game should suck. This game should be absolutely terrible, but for some reason, I could see this being a high score. You just get like Thielen. Actually, no. Thielen's probably going to get locked up by Terrell. I don't know, man. This game sucks. I'm going to stop talking about this game.
Next up, we got Saints heading into Tampa Bay. Buccaneers, they need to win this game if they want to hold on to the NFC South here. And I think that they will. The spread is -14. Saints fucking suck. They're going to be starting Spencer Rattler at quarterback again. Not looking good in New Orleans for a multitude of reasons. But give me the Buccaneers. I don't like the -14. That's a lot for a division game, in my opinion. I don't know. Maybe -10 is like an alt spread, something stupid like that. Passing yards, give me Baker over passing touchdowns. He's going to show the league why he should have been in the Pro Bowl over Jared Goofball.
Schmoop, they must have forgot. They
What did they
must have
forget?
fucking forgot. MVS is playing for some money this week, all right? If MVS gets 1 touchdown, I think it's 250K. If by some grace of God he gets 3 touchdowns, it's like 500K. All right, he's the only player on that team that's worth a fucking damn, and he's not good. His touchdown prop is going to be something like +500, +600. Just hit it. Just put something on it for me, all right? If the Saints give a damn about their players at all, and they realize that he's actually like the only receiver right now with a little bit of talent, would you toss it to Foster Moreau? No, you're not. Actually, I think he got a touchdown last week, so I'm just talking out of my ass here. But give me MVS for a touchdown. He's probably going to end up dropping it, bobbling it around in the end zone for a little bit, and then selling the slip that way. But I trust my boy. He's going to get it done for us.
And we actually skipped a game. We have Chicago heading into Green Bay for their yearly ass whipping at Lambeau. I don't see this game being close, whether the Packers are trying or not. Doesn't matter. They're going to win by double digits. That's just how it goes. That's what the prophecy says. Spread is at -10 right now. I'd hammer that.
Yeah, I feel like the Packers are going to do something stupid in order just to keep up the tradition of beating the Bears every single season, just whipping the shit out of them at Lambeau. It's unfortunate. Earlier in the season, we got very lucky. I'm saying we because I'm a Packers fan. We got very lucky against the Bears. Probably didn't deserve to win that game. Played like absolute shit. I think this should be a correction. I'm very afraid the Packers are going to run Josh Jacobs into the ground for no reason at all. I think the Packers can slightly improve their seeding if with a win here and a couple other random losses throughout the NFC. So they're going to be trying. I'm just praying Josh Jacobs doesn't get fucking hurt and just kill the season over this relatively meaningless game. But yeah, I mean, at this point, the Bears should just be going for a better draft pick. You need to get Caleb Williams an O-line. You need to teach him how to throw the ball away before taking a 20-yard sack. Give me like a fucking Rashad Gary who's just had a terrible season. Give me him to get a sack. I mean, Caleb Williams is just getting lit up.
That's Pro Bowler Sean Gary to you.
It sure is. He's been underwhelming this season, but give me him to get a sack here.
Next up, we got the Texans going into Tennessee playing the Titans. Something funny here. Titans are wearing the Oilers throwback jerseys against Houston. Just absolute salt in the wound there. Titans have no right to be wearing those jerseys, in my opinion. And I think that the Texans are going to punish them for it. I think they're going to go out and they're going to win by 2 scores.
But dude, they're the original Houston team. No, I mean, who's starting quarterback? Is it Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? I think it has to
Yeah.
be, right? Levis is still injured.
Yeah.
Injured,
I don't
benched.
think the
I don't know.
Texans are sitting their starters. They have nothing to play for.
No, it doesn't matter. CJ Stroud's a fucking bust, anyways.
Yeah, dude sucks.
No, I'm just kidding.
Overrated.
He's a good quarterback. He
Um,
needs Nico Collins out there.
he fucking sucks.
He needs his receivers. When he has all of his receivers, he actually plays really well. Crazy. Little Brock Purdy syndrome. All right, Davis Mills is gonna ball out of his fucking mind. Give me fucking Cade Stover for a touchdown. I bet on him last week. Didn't come through for me, unfortunately. And then who's a receiver here? Who's a receiver we're looking at? Oh, I forgot the Texans.
John
picked up,
Mechie.
they picked up Deontay Johnson. I think Deontay Johnson should be starting in this game.
It's gonna be a John Mechie game.
You think so?
Promising. Yep.
Nah, man. Give me Deontay Johnson for a touchdown on his third team this season. All right.
Next up, we got another meaningless division game. 49ers at Cardinals. Neither team cares. Brock Purdy playing for a contract, I guess.
He ain't
Oh, he
getting
got
it.
injured though. He's not playing. Brock Purdy ain't playing. It's gonna be the Pasternak, Josh Allen.
Yeah, Brock Purdy, he saved the 49ers org like fucking a bunch of mills by just making them realize he's ass. I think he's going to be asking for way too much money and they're going to realize that he's not worth a damn. And I feel like the 49ers at this point, they just got to rebuild. I mean, their whole team is just glass cannons. Send Debo overseas, get him speaking Chinese. I don't even know. I think the 49ers are just in shambles. Ever since CMC went down, their whole team is just fucked. He was their offense. And then because everyone had to overcorrect for CMC and just his ability to do whatever the fuck he wanted, that made the receivers get open. Obviously, Ayuk's good. I'm not talking shit about Ayuk and Juwan Jennings. He's pretty damn good. But they're not like Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson type receivers. They're not making the plays on their own. They're not Mike Evans 1,000 yards every season. They're just good receivers that happen to get open from an overcorrection to the run. So I think the 49ers are going to go for a little bit of a rebuild here. And I do think the Cardinals are going to win this game. Josh Dobbs fucking sucks. Let's see if he can get another 4-pick game.
Next up, Chargers, Raiders. Chargers are -4.5 going in to Las Vegas.
Chargers should be sitting starters, yeah. Ooh,
Sure.
something to note. J.K. Dobbins, he's playing for incentive money. He needs
Ooh.
58 or like 68 yards to hit a certain milestone, and that's like 250K.
Yeah, it's all good and well until he fucking tears his Achilles on the first play.
Hey, if it happens, it
They're
happens.
waiting
I think
for
they're going to send him out there. And, the Raiders don't really fucking stop the run.
Next up, we got the Chiefs, 15-1, going to Denver playing the Broncos. Chiefs resting their starters. They got the #1 seed locked up. A lot of teams looking forward to this game. They need the Broncos to lose in order to get into the playoffs. Like the Bengals, they're going to be sitting at home watching this one and praying that the Chiefs can win this one without Mahomes. I don't really think that they can, to be honest. I think the Broncos, they'll be able to pull this one out, secure their playoff spot, and crush the hearts of Bengals fans everywhere.
Whoa,
Give
you
me the
don't think
Broncos here.
Carson Wentz is going to ball?
I think he'll throw the ball to the other team.
Carson Wentz for a rushing touchdown. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, it's fucking happening too. No, I'm just kidding. Carson Wentz, he's pretty goated. Legend of the sport. Super Bowl caliber player, as we've seen. All right, I'm gonna stop fucking around. Carson Wentz is dog shit. But the Broncos should just take this game and thrust the Chiefs in the ass a few times. Like you said, the fate of a lot of different teams relies on Carson Wentz. I just don't think he's going to get it done. This spread is widened like crazy. The Broncos, I think, were like -4.5 at one point, and then they just blew up to -10.5. So, yeah, I mean, just give me the Broncos. I'm not going to touch the spread because the Chiefs have that black voodoo magic. They might just win this game somehow. I don't know if Cortland Sutton's just going to start fumbling the ball every catch or something. Something's going to happen. The Chiefs are just going to find a way to win this game accidentally. So Anytime you see a plus 500 damn near next to the Chiefs name, I think it's worth some money. But I just don't see them winning this game.
Dolphins need to win this game if they want a chance. They're another team that is, praying that the Chiefs can beat the Broncos. Tua is not playing. His brain is once again concussed. I actually don't know if that's his injury, but probably not a bad bet. Jets are trash. Aaron Rodgers is a douchebag. Nobody likes him. Tyler Huntley, I think he can lead the Dolphins to a victory here. Still got Achane, still got Tyreek, still got Waddle. I think there's enough firepower to beat the Jets, even in New York. Give me the Dolphins on the money line.
The Jets should win this game. They're at home. Tyler Huntley is ass. That's all there is to it.
Seahawks Rams. Seahawks are minus 6.5 point favorites. And I'm guessing that means that the Rams are sitting their starters. They have the division locked up.
All right.
All right. The Rams got nothing to play for. Seattle, I mean, they can get in as a wild card, right?
Yep. Geno Smith is playing for a bag.
Yep.
Geno Smith has multi-million-dollars worth of incentives that he can be chasing right now. Passing yards, he needs like 180, like just shy of 200. He's going to smoke that. If the Seahawks win, I believe that puts him as a double-digit winning team, which is another incentive. Or maybe it's their overall record, something like that. A win gets him more money. If he crushes I think if he leads in top 10 in passing touchdowns, he's like 3 or 4 behind, which probably isn't going to happen. But dude, it's possible. I think that's more money. Geno Smith is seeing some money right now, and he's going to chase it. He's going to stat pad his way to a 300-yard passing game. JSN's going to go for 100. Going to go for 150 even. I don't know. The Seahawks are going to fucking smoke the Rams in this spot.
Now, the last regular season game of the year. The one for all the marbles, for the NFC North Division title, for the number 1 seed in the NFC. Got the Vikings heading into Detroit. Play the Lions. Lions are 2.5 point favorites. Give me the Vikings. Just give them to me right now.
Holy fucking crap.
Give me the Minnesota Vikings for the division, for the number 1 seed, for the first round bye. Start their miracle Super Bowl run. Sam Darnold, he should be in the MVP conversation, but he's not. Because
What
guys
are
like
you
Lamar
on?
Jackson, Josh Allen exist. KOC is going to be coach of the year. I don't really think anyone else has a spot there. Nobody else has a competition for him there. I think Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah, the GM for the Vikings, he should be executive of the year just with this team building that he has done. The free agent signings, the draft picks, everything all coming together, building this powerhouse of a team that is the 14-2 Minnesota Vikings. Vikings have a better defense than the Lions, and I think that it should be enough. They're not going to completely stop the Lions. Nobody is able to do that, but I think it should be enough to slow them down. And Sam Darnold and Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison and TJ Hawkinson, they're going to be going ham on this injured Lions defense. I think, honestly, Vikings, they're going to win by double digits. They're going to do it.
What in the fuck am I
You heard
listening
it
to?
here first. Vikings by 10.
The Vikings
Lock
are not winning this football game.
And lock it the fuck in.
This
me
guy
Justin
is a
Jefferson
certified dick
For
sucker. Holy
100
shit.
yards and a touchdown. Give me Sam Darnold for 300 yards and 3 touchdowns. Give me Cameron Bynum for a pick on Jared Goff. Vikings going into Detroit, laying the wood, winning by double digits.
What are you talking about?
It's going to happen.
All right, let's get one thing straight. None of those awards are going to any of those Vikings players. Sam Darnold's not in the MVP conversation because he fucking sucks.
Sam Darnold sucks.
Yes.
Okay. He's statistically better than 90% of the QBs in the league this year.
And he still sucks.
And his team is 14-2.
Okay.
I don't know. Something tells me that you're just a hater.
I'm not. If you think the Vikings are going to win this game, I want to see some money down.
Oh, there will be. There will be.
Guys, watch out. He's going to put $10 on the Vikings money line. Watch out. Holy.
I'm going to put $50 on it.
No, you aren't.
Yes, I am.
No, you aren't.
I'll lock it in right now.
Do it. You have to deposit into your account to get that balance up there.
Fuck no.
I'll put his slip on stream or on screen here in the video if he ever actually posts it. But
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
yeah, all right, this is insane, guys. I'm gonna give you the realistic rundown here. The Lions are going to win this game, probably by 3 to 5, maybe 6 points. It's going to be pretty competitive, pretty high scoring, back and forth. Both teams have very good offenses. I'm clowning Sam Darnold, but he can move the ball around. He has Justin Jefferson. He has Jordan Addison, like Shmoop was saying. I mean, you can't stop the Lions. The Vikings defense is so good, it doesn't matter. The point total is 56.5 because both teams are going to be scoring. Neither team has an elite defense.
What?
What?
That's just straight up wrong.
Dude,
That is
shut
just
the
straight
fuck up. Get the
wrong.
dick out of your mouth. Holy shit. Oh boy. Okay. There's just no talking him off this hill right now. He's gonna be depressed as shit, drinking his sorrows away with a whiskey bottle after the Vikings get smoked here.
I wouldn't want it any other way. That is the life of a Vikings fan.
And then they're gonna get like first round exited by the Seahawks in the fucking wild card.
They wouldn't play the Seahawks. They'd play the fucking Buccaneers.
Baker probably stuff you guys, I'm not gonna lie. But we will catch you guys in the next one. Make sure you join the Discord if you want to get all the bets. You just heard him throw away $50 there on that trash ass wager, but we will catch you guys in the next one.